In this episode, we are going to discuss 5 ways remarriage raises the stakes and how smart couples prepare.
Yeah, remarriage isn't just a second chance, it's a higher stakes game most couples underestimate.
And it's interesting because there are challenges with remarriage that most couples don't see, and that happened to us. Like, we really needed counseling and someone to help and guide us, and when we went through that, we were just like so thankful. So we want to do that today. We want to discuss some things. Remarriage is different from marriage.
It is different. And if you don't recognize how remarriage raises the stakes, you risk repeating the same mistakes.
Yeah, we don't want that.
No.
And, in our remarriage, we had counseling from the beginning. Well, we had pre-counseling, pre-marriage.
Pre-counseling,
Yes.
yeah.
Some of the things that were brought up were interesting because we never even thought of them for our remarriage because we didn't even know to think of it. So we're going to share some of those things, with you because there's challenges that you don't see coming if you're basing it on your old marriage.
That's true.
You've probably heard us mention this before.
We were the children of divorced parents, and we both have been divorced ourselves.
And now we're 15 years strong in our remarriage journey. So trust us when we say we get it when starting over and building a new life together. If you're ready to reclaim your power in love, life, and money, I wrote Power Over All just for you. It's real, it's encouraging, and it's meant to walk with you as you heal and grow. There's also a companion journal to help you track your progress and reflect all year long. Grab your copy today and step fully into the power God already gave you. Links in the description. Now let's get back to the episode. Okay, so number 3 is children and loyalty conflicts. So this is something very big in remarriages that have children.
Yes, and I think that we have discussed some of these because of blended families. Mm-hmm. And this one right here that I'd like to talk about is step-parent authority boundaries.
Yeah.
Discussing what the non-biological parent can and cannot do.
Right. That's important because you want to give your spouse authority in the home and with anyone living in the home, which would be the children. And how is that going to work? Especially if like each of you have children that are coming in, or in our situation, we had children from one side, but then we also created children ourselves.
Yeah.
So whatever your dynamic is, that is something that you have to, how are we parenting together?
Yes.
And that could be different from how you parented with your ex.
It will be different because you're a new entity and your ex and you were a different entity. So it is a different relationship.
How did you, I guess, train? I don't know what the word is. How did you deal with me being now a step parent and I may have been different or a different parenting style than your ex?
One of the things is that we came together and discussed that I would talk to the child as the biological parent, mm-hmm. and you would be an extension of me. So whatever I decided on there, then you would back me up.
Right.
So that's
I was like aligned with you. Whatever you say was going to go. I felt like you gave me the opportunity to have input.
And I was going to say, but we did have our discussions together about the situation.
I definitely felt that, but you took the lead as the biological parent.
Yes.
In enforcing anything we discussed,
mm-hmm.
in presenting anything we discussed, and it just made it easier.
Yes.
Because you didn't feel like there was another parent that was going in a different direction of raising the children.
And also, I think it makes it easier for the child because their own biological parent is telling them what to do. They can't refute that.
Right.
I mean, they do. Children do that anyway.
Uh-huh.
But what I'm saying is it's not the step parent telling them what to do. It is their biological parent saying, hey, clean up your room.
Right.
And so you are backing me up by saying, didn't your dad say to clean up your room?
Yes, it was a lot of that.
Yeah.
Did your dad say this? We didn't really have discipline disagreements, I don't think at all, because of that structure we set up, and if you have children, each spouse has children, then each biological parent may have to
take the lead on
take the
certain
lead.
things. Yeah.
Until trust is built. With children, it takes a while.
It's trust and the bond, because you want to have that bond with the child. They may trust you because you're with their parent, but having a bond with the child actually enhances the relationship in the family.
Yeah. We also know that children create an invisible pressure to the biological parent in the relationship, because you can feel torn a little bit. I know there was times you felt like,
You have to discipline.
or just what I was going to say with the loyalty is that you and, your children, you guys were rolling together before I came in the picture. And it was like you and them. And then I came in the picture, and now you have to decide, like, the time. One of the things was the loyalty, even with your time. Who am I going to spend time with?
Yeah, that's a big deal. When you come to between your spouse, your new spouse, and your children who you had, it's like, well, how do I build this cohesive environment? And
How did you do it?
Well, I definitely want to let them know that I'm with you.
That
And
you introduced us very well.
I introduced you guys all together. I told them I want them. Well, I didn't tell them. I asked them. I said, "Would you like to meet this person?" Yes, they agreed that they would like to meet you. And so we specifically made a date where you would come around and you met them. They were able to meet you as well.
Right. And it was a relaxed environment. You didn't make our meetings like ready-made family environment. Like we're going out and we had to pretend like we were family. It was always like at your place, and we just were hanging out, kind of.
So everyone can be who they are.
Get to know each other. Yes, it was. I really thought it was good. I did feel at some point, sometimes like an outsider in my own home.
Because we had our bond already strong.
Right. And that's something that you can feel in remarriage. Even if we both had kids, you might feel like, hey, I'm over here with my child and you're over there with your child, and we're not really coming together. If each of you have children, you can still kind of feel that way, because I could be over with my child doing something and you could be over with your child doing something, and it feels like we're not bonding together. And you might feel like a coldness. And so in remarriage, because the child is not naturally bonded to both of the parents, you have to be intentional about that. Yes. You have to be intentional about getting together and forming those bonds.
And you have to have clarity. Children need clarity. As much as a lot of people want to discipline or have authority over the child, they need clarity. Like, where are we going? What are we doing? I know that family meetings. I know important. That you both are the parents, but what are we doing?
Yeah, they need that too, especially after a divorce and after their family.
Especially after a divorce.
Yeah, after their family has been disbanded, kind of, and now they're like, what is this? What are we doing? So
if not, then you'll hear that famous, "You're not my daddy. You're not my mommy."
You're going to hear that anyway.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So my thing is,
you're going to hear it anyway.
But to eliminate it is to create a bond with the child. I'm not saying that you have to do everything that they want or they have to do everything that you want. It's like, what do we want? There are things that we can do together.
Yeah.
When I say we want, I'm saying that this is a new house. And it could be we do this over here. Like, we go skating, we go roller skating.
Right.
Whereas in your previous relationship and household, you guys didn't do it because maybe one of the spouses didn't know how to roller skate, or they didn't want to do that. But now we roller skate here, or we go out to the park on Thursdays.
Yeah. There's a lot of newness that has to happen and buy-in, and you want to have everyone kind of on the same page. I mean, the best way is like activities and allowing the children to be a part of planning.
Yes.
And also still having your authority, and they respecting the parents in this new household. It can be done, with planning and intentionality of what we want to do, so that the kids can have a peaceful transition into this new union.
So the second time you're considering marriage, it's not just about love anymore. We hope that this helps you with the 5 ways remarriage raises the stakes, and now you know how smart couples prepare.
Right, and you can approach it with wisdom instead of fear.
Yes. This was a great conversation.
It was needed.
And so thanks for listening to this episode, and we hope to see you in the next one.
Bye-bye.